again. And I'd like to talk to you today about, oh, and welcome to welcome to the Good Gut Show, where I'm healing guts, hopefully one at a time, and maybe the whole world, because strong gut equals strong you equals strong world. And anyway, if you saw the title of I don't know why, but I always feel like I need to cross my legs when I start talking. Maybe it's my comfortable position. Anyway, if you saw the title, gut health, a 2024 health trend. It's so because I've been reading these health trends that come out in 2024, and one of them was 13 health trends for 2024. And number seven was food for your gut, which I think is great. And let me read this a little bit. People are interested in caring for their gut health, even though there are still lots of questions about which foods are best and whether to take supplements. Okay, and I can answer them all in my Good Gut Challenge coming soon, hopefully the end of March. Gut health will continue to be a growing area of interest for the years to come as the connection between gut health and total body health is established. In fact, research supports that a healthy gut microbiome, that's the bacteria in your gut. Actually, your microbiome is bacteria in your whole body. And don't cringe because it's good for you, except when it gets overgrown. Or there's more bad gut guys than good gut guys, and you have leaky gut. Can have benefits beyond just digestive health and can support brain health, mood, sleep, reduced risk of diseases, and more. Yay! I can't believe that I'm reading this from Food Trends, health wellness trends. Probiotics, which include yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, fermented cheeses, tempeh, miso, pickled vegetables, and even drinks like kombucha and water kefir, which I actually tend every day. Yes, my little beasties very happy today. I've always been the leader on people's gut loving foods list. However, fiber rich prebiotics are just as important to maintaining a healthy microbiome, which is why she predicts they'll be the niche's rising star in 2024. Now, prebiotics are things that feed the probiotics, which is great if you have if you don't have overgrowth. If you have overgrowth, which a lot of us do, and that includes IBS, SIBO, candida, and other problems, and you need you we can test for that. So if you're interested in the test, please email me at Jill at healyourhealthnow.com or support at healyourhealthnow.com. Okay, email me either place, and I'd love to speak with you about that, because if you feel you have an overgrowth, I had one client who actually had candida on her tongue. Talk about overgrowth. Don't take prebiotics. Don't take them if you have an overgrowth. If you know you have an overgrowth, steer clear of them. Prebiotics, a type of fiber found in plant foods, act as food for the probiotics and can support healthy gut microbiota, which is true. But again, please be careful. I get worried about that. I also don't like probiotics that have prebiotics, because I don't know if the person who's taking them is really a candidate for the prebiotics. Okay. You can find them in bananas, blueberries, artichokes, oatmeal, spinach, and onions, to name a few. Yes, and it's actually better to get them in food. What can I say? As with most nutrients, your best bet is to vary your intake of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. And who do you know does that? We all eat about 20 foods a day. Great advice, not always followed. Just make sure you don't run into any nutritional gaps. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I think we will continue to see prebiotics and probiotics added to more and more foods in the next year to make it easier for people to reach for gut promoting foods. Now, that's all well and good. But as I said, first of all, let's go back to a functional medicine. Functional medicine is the paradigm of medicine that looks at dysfunction before it becomes disease. And also, one of its things is that it looks at the individual. And I do look at the individual because we all have a different story. We all have different issues, that are leading to our leaky gut or biota that's not optimal. So it could be antibiotics, it could be poor diet, it could be smoking, it could be other lifestyle practices, and it could be stress, and it could be trauma. And all of those things connected together are what we in functional or root cause medicine, I prefer root cause medicine because it really is looking at the root cause. Those in root cause medicine look at, because you just can't treat one. And it's great that food for your gut is number 7, but also it could make you worse. It could make you worse. So you do not want to proceed here, except generally, getting in a better diet that's gluten free, possibly dairy free, possibly more fruits and vegetables. It's the things that I always tell people. And it's so funny because doesn't that sound like regular food um, recommendations for most people? Well, no, not gluten free and dairy free, but that's become very trendy now. So, for a lot of reasons, I mean, in America, we've got a real problem with processed food. Foods are processed so much that the life is sucked out of them, and we really don't have anything left except processed foods. Even the foods you think are healthy, like pasta or good breads or things, a lot of them are processed and they're not great. When I go to Europe, I have no trouble because even eating pasta, and I'm gluten intolerant, and I have no problem with eating the pasta and the bread there because it's not processed. Oh, everything we eat here in the United States is processed. So it's great that gut health is getting looks and more looks and more looks. I'm very glad about that. But I also want to caution you that if you come to it with a leaky gut where you're starting to show symptoms, where you're starting to show weight gain or digestive problems or mood problems, or all of these, or autoimmune problems or joint problems, because gluten and your joint tissues are very similar chemically. And when you have autoimmune disease and inflammation, your body starts attacking your joints. So if you're one of those people with arthritis or other joint issues, you might want to look at that. See, it's so very complicated that you really need a practitioner to figure it out. Or you want to get more information. One of the ways you can do it is joining our Good Gut group. You notice the ticker, healyourhealthnow.com/Good Gut group. Lots of things go on in Good Gut group, including these live streams and my gut food newsletter and some nice dialogue between people in the group. So I would recommend that you definitely join. Okay. Again, healyourhealthnow.com/good gut group. And my final word on this is food for your gut is great. but actually, food for your gut is stuff that's unprocessed, that's gluten free, that's dairy free. And I realize you can't do that overnight. And lots of fruits and vegetables, preferably organic, and meat, preferably organic. Okay. So, good Queen Jill signing off today. I don't know what I'm talking about tomorrow, but I'm sure it'll be very interesting to me because I'm passionate about all this stuff. I'm very passionate about your gut. And remember, strong you equals strong, strong gut equals strong you equals strong world. All right. Bye bye.